Welcome back to Social Impact Live, and welcome to Gratitude Sundays, the day of the week where I give thanks to someone who has made a profound impact on my life. Today, I want to give thanks to someone who I believe is the embodiment of love, who leads with love first, and who has allowed that thread of her existence, of her being, to weave its way through every aspect of my life from my childhood all the way through today and hopefully into the future. And so today I want to give thanks to a woman that I call Mama, who is actually my grandmother. Mama, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me throughout my life. You just had your birthday, and I had a chance to tell you a few of the things that I think about you, but really have been thinking a lot about who you are and what you signify in this world for me. And that is, as I said, the embodiment of love. You're someone who always leads with love first, who would hug anyone who you just met, would show them the best part of who you are, would pull out the best part of who they are, because that is just what you believe in. And it's something that you portray, that you project into the world in every aspect, in every interaction, and in every element of who you are. When I remember when I was a kid, the warmth that I felt when I was around you. These opportunities to spend time with you were something that I really cherished back then. And I have these memories about the path that I've gone down in life to become an entrepreneur, to become an inventor and a creator, to become someone who loves and cares for other people. And as I think about those things, so many of them actually tie back to you and the examples that you've set throughout my life as you followed God, as you followed Christ as well. So, I think about the story you told me of when I was 4 years old, and I told you that I was never going to work for anyone else, that I wanted to be my own boss. A story that I don't even remember personally telling you, but that you remember telling me. I think about when I was 8 years old and I said I wanted to be an inventor and have my own company, that is actually just a carryover from that same conversation that you and I had. I think about when you came and you were with us, you lived with us for a little while, and how you used to make, these smoothies for me that I still make now as part of my, sort of health regime, my protein shakes. You still know the formula, you still know how to put those together. And that's something that has imbued my body with strength over the years as well. I think about, though, even deeper than all of that, every conversation that we've had since then, where you have supported me in my growth, where you've believed that I could be a good person, where you've believed that I could contribute something meaningful for the world, where you've supported the different, videos and the stances that I've taken throughout time, and really always brought me back to making sure that I cared about the people themselves, the real people who were on the ground, living their lives, trying their best, just trying to be good human beings. And that's something that you've always mentioned, but also always exemplified. You've always demonstrated what that looks like. Right? You're the person who walks down the street and everyone knows who you are. You're the person who has volunteered her time over and over for kids in the neighborhood and for others who maybe you don't even know, but who have always remembered the impact that you've had on their life. You're someone who I have learned about through my own mother, who I think models herself off of you, models the love that she expresses into the world off of you, and tells me stories about the love that you've expressed to other people who still remember you 30, 40 years later. Right? And so there's just so much about you that I think, I always want to celebrate, but I want to celebrate here right now, that when it comes to godly love in this world, someone who expresses what it means to lead with love, to put that first and use that as something that brings out the best in other people, that makes sure that we're always centered back on what matters most. You are the epitome of that. And so I wanted to take this moment out today just to say how much I love you, how grateful I am to have had you in my life, and how grateful I am that I still have you here in my life, and hope that we have many, many more years together as my little family grows up and my son Cairo grows up, and as we make it through this coronavirus pandemic, that we get to see each other again soon. All right. That's what I have for you today. This is Gratitude Sunday. If there's someone who you want to give thanks to because they've impacted your life and you haven't told them, take an opportunity one day this week, possibly today, to reach out to them and let them know how much they mean to you. These are rare opportunities, and I know from my life experiences that we don't get them back once people are gone. So that's what I wanted to do here. And Mama, I just hope that that you felt a little modicum, a small amount of the love that I feel for you. All right. I love you so much, and I will be back tomorrow, everyone, with another episode of Social Impact.